Usual thing, we'll just hang on for a minute or two, see if anybody comes along. Still waiting. I'll give it one more minute and I'm going to make my way back to my favourite conflict zone, which is Barnard Star. Alright, let's have a read of these emails while we're waiting. That's my invites. Okay. Well, I'll quickly run over the changes I've made since the last stream. Pretty much to do with engineering only. We have hard points. We have the beam laser now. One of them as well, they're both the same. Efficient weapon with thermal vent, engineered to grade 5. See that one there. The cannons are still the same, and the multi-cannons. The pulse lasers are now exactly the same. Efficient weapon. That one's got scramble spectrum. And this one has got phasing sequence. So one will screw up the enemy's targeting a little bit, and the other one will help pierce the shields a bit more. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. I've still got plenty of power available to me, so I'll be wanting to engineer this shield cell bank at some point, plus the heat sinks, so that I can have more of them in both respects. Okay, so what I think we'll do, let's just have a quick look at what engineers I've got available right now. Oh, I've got some beer here. Never not have beer. Right, yes, so... Oh, we've got our combat rank up to competent now. Which I needed to unlock a couple of the engineers, so... We've got all these guys. Oh, she can do shield cell bank. I'm not sure. I'll have a look on Inara in a second while we're waiting. There's Tarquin, Todd the Blaster, Liz Ryder, Elvira, Etienne. I've got, yeah, he's the creepy bastard from Colonia. Yeah, and I'm not going to go out there at the moment. And he wants 25 occupied escape pods, so he can no doubt enslave the poor bastards. Her, yeah, I've got to do her. Limpets and scanners. She seems to be exactly the same as Palin. Engines and thrusters, frame shift drive. She's exactly the same unlocking as well. 25 units of sensor fragments. Well, I've got those ready for her. So it's just a case of me popping out to Witchhead. Marsha Hicks. I've got 10 units of osmium to mine. He just needs classified scan data banks. And I've got 5 still. 6 that I know about, but I haven't unlocked them yet. And I may have 1 or 2 that are undiscovered as well. So that I need expert. I don't know if that's next. This one's combat bonds. I've got 38 out of 50. We'll hopefully get a few more of those today. That's for mines, missiles, and scanners. Pilots, that's you're going to get too dangerous for this this cow. So, okay, without any further ado, I will head back over. Oops, just flick over to OBS. I will head back over to Barnard Star. We won't bother doing a lot of exploration on the way because I've done this journey so many times. So I think the easiest way is to go here. Rather than typing it on the PS4 gamepad, I'll just go to Sol. And then click that there. And we'll head to... Oh, we'll just go to the Star. We don't have to pop to Boston Base or anything. We'll go there and we'll head directly to the conflict zone. Oh, did that plot the sodding route? I don't think it did. I think it literally just selected it. Right, there we go. That's down to me. So only 3 jumps away. So without wasting any more time, we will head on over. See how good these lasers are at ripping the ships off, shields off the enemy ships, and also some damage to the hull. Oh, I've also engineered my thrusters up to 5. I forget to mention that. They're dirty dry, so the ship should be a bit more manoeuvrable than normal. Let's get away from Palin's planet.
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So the stream is on low latency mode. I'm hoping somebody will join the Discord voice chat so we can see how that works. And I'm using Windows on a MacBook to stream this because it's much better driver for my capture device, which is unfortunate because I'm not a huge fan of Windows. Admittedly, in the gaming world, it's the best OS to use. I wouldn't have thought that would be the case in the video streaming and editing world, but who knows? Okay. Now we've got out of the way of that planet.
Frameshift drive
Let's
charging.
head on over. So, I'll be doing the Witch Head Nebula soon, grabbing some exploration data on the way, which might help me unlocking Chloe, whatever her socks is. Right, just do a bit of scooping.
Fuel souping.
I'm still fine with this cutter. It does get very hot when fuel scooping, so I'm more inclined just to stop and do it slowly. It's not like the old ass where I could do one lap of the sun and almost get the whole tank filled up, and it would still be nowhere near overheating. I'm always up for some advice of whether the fuel scoop's in an incorrect slot or could be in a better slot than it is. But hey ho, right, let's speed this process up a bit. Now we're nearly full.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, let's dip below the star.
Frameshift drive charging.
A little middle jump. So I've been doing some interesting stuff to get the materials for this engineering. Scanning for high-grade emissions. I've got tons of Imperial shielding. Bombing around on planets, doing a few loops of Dav's Hope, and also visiting the material traders.
Fuel scooping.
Let's stop about here. That should scoop a bit quicker. And then next jump and we're in Barnard's. So well, we've got two people watching. I think one might be the chat bot I'm using. Whoever's watching, hello, and thanks for coming along. You could potentially be watching a freshly engineered ship that I've been working hard on get blown to pieces.
Frameshift drive charging.
Very, very soon. More likely down to my bad piloting and combat skills rather than the engineering I've done to it. But now these all my lasers are efficient. There should be a lot less draw on the power distributor, which is engineered for weapons as well, and we generate a lot less heat too. Right, let's just top the tanks. Let's find our conflict zone. Okay, what do we got?
Fuel scooping complete.
Resource extraction.
Warning.
Oh
Temperature
dear,
critical.
we don't have any conflict zones. We've resolved all their conflicts. Right, let's just get away from the sun. Which I keep saying incorrectly. All conflicts resolved. So it's a case of Inara now. Let's just have another look and I can see what's going on. Maybe do a discovery scan. Resource extraction, they're fine. Right, yeah, there is no conflict zones here. Right, It's plan B in Ara. Sorry to keep you. I'm hoping there'll be one within a jump. Oh, and Anara's been very slow. Brilliant. Looks like Anara could be down. Let's just try it on my phone. This won't be any good, will it? Inara. Yeah, looks like it's down. Oh no. No, it's my it's my computer. Obviously my streaming software is strangling its bandwidth. Okay, so on the phone, let's just import where we are and then find the nearest conflict zone. Right, that's imported. So Galaxy. And there's the nearest function. Systems and stations. Conflict zones. Ha 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 ha. Okay. There's one in the Altair system, which isn't too far away. We might even be able to see it. Here we go, we can see it from there. Let's jump straight to Altair.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, sorry about that. Messaged. Okay, let's look for these conflict zones. Let's just top the tanks.
Fuel scooping.
There we go.
Scooping complete.
Right, there's some there. So let's go near that's medium. We want a high intensity one there. Oh, that's quite near actually. Now the thing is, I don't know who the hell I'm aligned to here. So I'm just going to choose a side at random. Let's get the cockpit ready. Oh, loop of shame. That isn't fair. I'd say there's always at least one per stream. Right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, the glare of the sun as well. With my dirty windscreen on this cutter. So, if you've been watching my previous videos and streams, you'll know that I'm a pretty fucking awful combat pilot. I've won the odd conflict zone, but normally I end up limping away in disgrace with my canopy shot off. But we'll see what happens here. I've got to be able to dispatch the ships quicker. There we go. Over here. Okay, now who should we fight for? Both got the same influence. I'm going to go for this one. Right, let's see what we've got. Python. Let's go for a Python first. Where is the shit bag? Oh, what? Somebody's already hit me anyway. Can't find the one I've targeted. Oh, it's one of mine, that's why. Gunship. Oh, they're all gunships. Asp Explorer, Cobra. Okay. Yeah, I've done that before. Targeted my own, somebody on my own side. There he is. Oh, his shields have dropped. Oh no, they're back. Wasted it. Let's give him some cannon. Okay, I know I do this a lot, but flying backwards helps me out. Right, let's give him some more cannon. Gone. He gone. Right, let's find one of these other cunts who's shooting at me. Seems to be a lot. This one. This one. What are you? Asp, but he was shooting at me, so oh no, why am I wasting a cannon blast on you? Well, come on. I did it again. Oh, his shields are really weakened now. Oh, he's Spec Ops, isn't he? That's why they were shooting at me. Defeat enemy Spec Ops is 0 out of 4. And he's elite as well. That should help my ratings out a bit. And he's nearly gone. There he goes, he's gone.
Target destroyed.
There's this other one who's been shooting at me. I need a shield cell bank. another one.
Temperature critical. Taking
Right, let's get him. He's a vulture, he's going to be a lot quicker than me. Hopefully his shields won't last particularly long though. Oh. Oh, don't keep doing that. Keep automatically going for me cannons. Let's get a bit closer. I think he's the only one who's shooting at me. It seems to take a lot longer to get rid of these shields than previously. Last. Now I can start hitting him with a cannon. Oh, my shields are gone. Oh no, over there. That was a well-timed shield cell bank then. There he is. Right, come on you little shitbag. %. Hull. Get a bit closer and we'll give him the cannon of love. Yeah, he's nearly gone. Hey.
Good shooting, Commander.
I need to go to do a bit of recharging, I think. So we've got 2 out of 4 Spec Ops dead. Okay, so and we're doing all right in this conflict zone score as well, by the looks of things. Let's get this shield charged up. I wish it didn't take so bloody long. Got 1 shield cell bank left, so I don't want to use that now.
Enemy dispatched.
If I can help it.
Your target.
I'll crawl back.
Nice work, Commander. Keep it up.
Chat's just coming in now, look. How many have I done? 2 or 3? I've done 2 Spec Ops. Okay. Let's get back in the thick of it. I'll I will be very wary of my shields though. Getting amongst the greens.
Enemy dispatched. Acquiring new target.
Spec Ops again. It's a Python.
Enemy dispatched. Acquiring
We'll
new
go for that
target.
one, shall we? Let's get it nastily. Right, let's start hitting him. Fire the chaff.
Breaking formation.
His shields are gone. And they're back. Oh, they're all after me now. Fucking hell. How many of them want to hit me? Oh, too late. Fuck me. Right, that's half me hull done. Oh, I'm getting the fuck kicked out of me. I'm gonna have to run. Yeah, power distributor's fucked. Oh dear. Come on. I'm a shit pilot. Get me out of here. Oh, can I fix this? Yes, I can. Jesus. As well, I realise I haven't got enough limpets. Or any. God almighty. Oh, I got 2 Spec Ops. If I'm a bit lucky, I might be able to repair enough to go back in and do some more damage. But I'd 5 of them on me. Safety in numbers. Oh, this is a slow old process, isn't it? Every time I'm streaming, apart from once, my bollocks up. Okay. Let's look. Anything else severely damaged? That shield booster. But I'm more concerned about the power distributor. Not my chaff launcher. We'll do that next. I might get away with those fuck shield boosters. Right, we'll sort this out.
Successful.
Get this hull repaired. Oh, I've done it too bloody early again. Every time. There we go. Okay, so I'm sorry about the boredom factor of this. Oh dear, oh dear. What am I doing wrong? I mean, I've heard it said that the backwards flying is a bit shit, but it gets me away from the green people so that they can all just gang up on me. You know, there was quite a few greens around me when I was getting picked on then. Maybe I was a bit ambitious going for a Spec Ops Python. Anyway, we got shields in a minute.
Shields online.
That's nearly half repaired. Any joy? I've still got a shield cell bank, I believe. I have. Might get away with going back in. Not for a bit, anyway. Okay, so the hull's coming on nicely. Let's let that limpet go away first. Okay, so let that do its work. Come on. I know this isn't particularly exciting viewing, is it? I think the next video I do on Elite Dangerous will be a recording video. Then I can edit out this boredom. Oh dear, we're a pilot down. 58%. I might try targeting subsystems as well if I can. I worked out how to do it on the PS4. It's not too difficult. You just got to cycle through quite a bit till you get to the good stuff, like the power plant. This is a big old repair job. Then I've got to enable the power distributor. Right.
Successful.
Our hull is 3/4 repaired now. Fantastic.
Programming limpet drone.
Right, not long to go and we'll zip back in there. This should nearly be done. It's using up most of my ammo in here. Wonder if that can be engineered to give it more ammo. Okay, right, so I'm going to kick off the chaff launcher. I don't think this should take long to repair. No, that's a pretty quick one. It won't use a lot of ammo, and the only other thing is this thing here. Anything else, I'll take the risk. This is 84. Chaff's nearly done. 30% already. That's alright.
Limpet successful.
Let's go back and get that hull back. Oh, I think one more will do.
Programming limpet drone.
That's coming on very nicely. And this is nearly there too. There we go.
Module repaired.
So let's enable that. That seems to have... oh, we're not out of ammo, are we? No, we're not. Although we nearly are, but I think should be enough to get us... it's this thing that's been taking all the ammo up. Well, we'll use the ammo and then we'll re-enable those two and just go in as we are, I think. Yeah. So that's it, we're out of ammo there. Let's turn that on and let's get this back on. Right. Hull repaired as well. Let's see what the situation is back in the conflict zone. We've got 3 rings on our shield, which is nice. One more boost. Oh, let's do one more just for shits and giggles. Boost charger. Okay, what have we got? There's a Corvette there.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
And he's already in trouble. Oh, I'm being attacked though. Oh, there's little fuckers again. As usual, a load of them on me again. Chaff going. Okay. cannon. He's got a hell of a tough hull. At least he seems to be the only one who's going for me at the moment. Backwards again, but keeps me on top of him until glare gets in my face. Come on, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him. Oh, his shields are back on bloody line. Right. Done the shield cell bank, that's why. The last one. Right, that's his shield's gone. He's got to go soon. But he's fucked. Just hope he doesn't run. You really don't want to be ramming me. State of your ship. Definitely right, that's it. I think that's got to be the end of him now. Yay!
Nicely done, Commander.
Shields don't look amazingly healthy though, and I've run out of shield cell banks. What's cooking? Python, dropship, Asp, Vulture. Oh, another Corvette, and he's elite as well. Oh, and it was him who was attacking me anyway. Where is he? He's, yeah, see, I need to fly backwards again to get him in front of me. Let's hope my shields last. Let's hope these don't. I think he's the only one who's shooting me at the moment, but my shields are looking a bit dicey. Yeah, see, I tried to not.
Watch your back, pilot.
Okay, right, your shields are gone now, matey boy. Let's hit you with my cannon. There you go. There go me shields. Knew it was going to happen. I really don't want to be rammed while I've got no bloody shields.
Module malfunction.
Oh. Shit. What's broken?
Thrusters online.
Right, come on. 13% he's got. Now he's gone. He's gone.
Under attack.
Whoa.
Target destroyed.
Nicely done,
Right, I need to go off and heal up again. Oh, I'm making a meal out of this, aren't I? Oh, hello, Chris. Sorry, I've just seen your chat there. Oh, don't want to go that way. Sorry, I was concentrating on that, and I didn't really see the chat there. How you doing?
target eliminated.
If you're still there. Right.
Program limpet drone.
Let's repair ourselves up again. Hanging on. Yeah, I am. I managed to kill 2 of the spec ops, but then I got the fuck kicked out of me. But I'm hanging in there. No shield cell banks, and yeah, oh, my ship's rebooted as well. I've run out of AFM ammo as well. Just seeing if there's anything that's critically fucked on here apart from that shield booster. Not really. Ooh. Fuel scoop. And power plant. Jesus Christ. Obviously that cannot be repaired. Yeah. That's not good, is it? So I'm do a bit of hull repair, get my shields back quick, go back in for one last effort. I'm back on the low latency stream, so hopefully it's working alright. Discord's there if you want to use it, so you don't have to type nothing.
Shields online.
Okay. Yeah, I'm finding I'm taking longer to rip shields off of enemies with the lasers engineered like this.
Limpet successful.
Almost broken them.
I'm not sure if that's just me or
Program limpet drone.
or what? Don't know. There seems to be different sorts of ships I'm hitting at the moment. Anyway, let's have a look at what the bounties are like. Just under 300k. That's not too bad. Hull should be done in a sec. Then we'll head on back. I say we've probably got about 3 ships to go before we've done them. Hopefully I can do one of them, but even in the middle of it all, I keep getting quite a few hitting me at once. But never mind. I took out 2. I don't know how long you've been watching for.
Hull repaired.
Oh, we do have a shield cell, haven't we? No heat sink. After all that. One in the chamber, yeah. But I'll have to be careful about the heat damage. And I'm out of multi-cannon ammo as well. I've still got a little bit left in my actual cannon. Right, let's get in amongst it. Now, let's put it this way, yeah. I haven't. You do a thermal vent mod you fit to your beams, yep. Yep. Oh, right. So that vents off other heat, right? Okay. Right, let's get right in amongst this lot. See what we got. Gunship, Cobra, Vulture, Cobra, right. Oh, it's going to be the gunship, isn't it? Get straight on him.
Target shields offline.
Oh, he did a little bit of a ram there. Right, shields are back looking healthy. What the fuck? Oh!
Target shields.
Oh, we're back online again, right. Let's rip those off.
Target shields offline.
There we go, they're off. Right, it's 15%. Oh, he's about to expire, isn't he? He's going to become an ex-parrot. There he goes. See you later.
Target destroyed.
You got them. Well done, Commander.
Right. Cobra, Viper, Eagle. Fucking hell, they're all little shits, aren't they? Let's go for an Eagle. Yeah, I thought the thermal vent thing just kept the kept the lasers from heating up. Didn't realise it channeled out the heat from the rest of your ship, which is handy. Oh, he's not going to last very long.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Bless him, he got his shields back online, didn't he? And he's gone. I think my pulse lasers did most of that.
Target destroyed.
You've got them. Well done, Commander.
Right, what have we got left? I really don't want to hit a Cobra. There's that other Eagle.
Target shields offline.
And someone else is already doing a decent enough job for me. Let's finish him off. Should... Well, someone else is going for me now.
Target destroyed.
Who's this?
You've got them. Well done, Commander.
Another Corvette. Oh man, ammo on me chaff. Right, have I got the minerals to sort this cunt out?
Target shields offline.
Come on. Oh, he's got his chaff going again.
Under attack.
Some of them are hitting. Where's he gone? There he is. Oh, you can't have that many chaffs. Go and hit him with a cannon. Oh, another chaff. Something's got to land out of all this lot. Crisscross it in. There we go. %. That Corvette should complete the conflict zone. Right, okay, hopefully. Does love his chaffs. Yeah, you're right actually, we're right at the end of it. Definitely hoping that cannon shot landed. I've only got 4 left in the chamber.
They're retreating. Great work, Commander. You really made a difference.
Battle 1! Oh, I want to kill him anyway. Let's use the last of my cannon ammo.
Under attack.
There we go. Bye-bye!
You're on a roll, Commander.
That's it. I reckon that was a success. Let's find a station I can go and repair in. Have to be this one. I reckon I'll have quite a bit of a repair bill, but hopefully it will not exceed the combat bomb bill. Oh, materials, yeah, it's a good point. What have we got? Oh, quite a bit there. Have I got? No, I haven't got any collection limpets. Bollocks. Right, grade 5. I don't know. We got anything? I get these electrochemical arrays.
Cargo team deployed.
Before they all disappear. Kettle time. Okay. I'll just collect these. Did we miss them? Fucking hell, we did. Yeah, we're going a bit quick there. Yeah, should be enough. Right, what else we got? Right, get them in, let's get the arrays again. Everything else I always get from Dav Soap. Let's get something. Oh. Let's get these. They're going to degrade in a minute. Composites, if we get time. Oh, come on, it's going to disappear. That's it. Got it. That's it. It's all gone. Collect some limpets next time. Oh, where's that base? It's called Solo Base, wasn't it? Solo Orbiter, right.
Cannot comply. Frameshift
Hey!
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, what else have I got? I have beer. A can of beer today. Okay, so what are we at? Where are we at? On a conflict zone, just. after limping away to repair twice. So once again, Apollo 13 was fucked and limping home. Although hopefully the damage is not too extensive, but we'll find out in a minute. My odds are, I reckon it will exceed the bounties I've got. That's my bet. I'll check my bounties in a sec as soon as I come over here. What did you miss? No, I just gathered what materials I could. And I've made a bet with myself that my repair bill will exceed my combat bonds. But, well, we'll see about that. Really, because it's the quite expensive stuff that got damaged.
Maya, Juliet, Indio, Mike. You're clear for approach, Commander. Submit a request and enjoy your stay. Approved for access. Please land on pad 17.
Alright. I'm still a nervous docker. What am I? Pad 17, I think. Can't remember the fuck that one is. Please don't be right underneath the front of the entrance. Oh, there it is.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this is so annoying. At least you didn't start whinging at me for loitering this time. Oops. Alright, let's have a look at these bills. Repair bill, 1.5 million. I win the bet. And combat bonds is 500,000. Plus the restocking. Oh well, it was good fun. Oh, wrong one. It's this one. Okay. Let's see where that leaves us with. That's 8%. I can't remember what it was before. But there was an engineer that wanted combat bonds. 50 or more combat bonds. Okay, well that was 38 just before I did this, so maybe it needs a minute to update. Or a few minutes to update. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I will look at subsystem targeting. So what I'm going to do here is leave my Leave my SRV here, and I'll chuck a Collect Olympic controller on. Come on. So, stored modules. How long is this going to take? This Collect Olympic? 7 minutes. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to transfer that to the station. In the meantime, I'm going to go to optional internal, and I'm going to leave this in storage. Okay. So look, if you look at the power there, there's still plenty left. I mean, I need to face facts that the shielding could last longer. I don't think I've got any blueprints for shield boosters. No, all shield cell banks. So let's have a look back at the engineers and see what I'm going to need for that. So if I can get back onto Inara, I have to do it on the phone. It doesn't seem to work on the computer at the moment. So let's go to engineering and look for shield cell banks. Shield cell bank is rapid charge or specialised, right? Okay. Who does grade 5? Oh, they only got to grade 4. Mel Brandon, he's fucking miles away, isn't he? I think. Clonia, yeah, Clonia. There we go. Laurie Jameson is another one. And I need to get the dangerous for her, so change the shield generator experimental. What have I got? Yeah, no, I can't get to Inara, so low draw. So thermal resistant shields and low draw. So I don't know if I can do that from here, the experimentals. No, can't. Only be applied at the workshop locations. Okay. So which one do I want? That's the question. Okay, so the only one who does shield cell banks that I have access to is Mar. That's a grade 1 only, yeah. Okay, well let's see if I've got what it needs to change that experimental in materials. Which is Elvira. Oh no, she's grade 3, isn't she? I'm thermal resistant, aren't I? So let's look for the grade 5 engineer. Lee Chung. Cheong. We'll look at the experimentals. So I've got low draw. Do it as well doing this shield boost. Yeah, I could do. So I've got a low draw at the moment. On maybe multi-weave or high capacity. Yeah, maybe high capacity. Additional capacitors and projection nodes increase the maximum shield strength at the cost of increased power draw. Well, I've got fuckloads of power. So that looks like the one to do, really, doesn't it? Okay. Well, actually, my module will be here in the next minute. And we're going to go to a resource extraction site. Hazardous. And I'm going to have a go at targeting subsystems. I've got some beer in my hold. And I've got some beer here as well. I might put a few other things in the hold just to attract the pirates. How long we got? That's still not here. Oh, 1 minute. There we go. Won't be a minute. So, maybe I would say the power plant is quite a good thing to target. If your power plant's fucked, you are fucked, aren't you? Also, the any shield boosters and that. So I know the key combinations on the old controller to use. Come on, controller. Let's just have a look. Have we got a resource extraction site around here? They're all conflict zones. Okay, back to Barnard style then, because we know that as. Really bother with targeting subsystems. Yeah, I'm just going to see if it makes a difference. And see how easy it is in combat, switching between them and that. I mean, I've done it without being in combat, and it's a piece of piss. But doing it in the throes of combat might, yeah, might be easy, might be fucking not worthwhile. Here we go. Leave the SRV there. Just transfer that over for a pittance. Stick it in his own fire group for now. Right, let's fuck off. And it won't hurt the combat rating either, especially if I can hit a few anacondas, pythons. One ship I've never fought against that out of the usual ones, and that's the cutter itself. I've never had a battle with a cutter. I've even done a fer de lance. Fer de lance is the proper pronunciation, but never another cutter. Right, let's boost our way out of this. Just narrowly escaping a fine. Frameshift cancelled. Destination target obscured. Well, it's not that planet, is it?
All
Fuck's
clear.
sake.
Hope to see you again, Commander.
Fuck me.
Frameshift drive
Let's
target.
get round that. Something's in a bloody way.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Encounter cutters in Imperial conflict zones or occasional pirate lords. Right, okay. Once I've boosted my shielding a little bit, then I will look at that. Target obscured. There's something in the way there. I think it's the actual star itself. Yeah, it is. It's the star itself. Okay, well, a bit of a random fuel scooping on the way there. So yeah, never had that before. Let's get around it. Don't be in too much of a hurry to encounter cutters in combat. Their shields are immense. Yeah. Oh, no, I want mine to be immense. Right. Oh, we're nearly out of the way of the star.
Frameshift drive
There we go.
charging.
In fact,
4, 3, 2,
see what there is at the nav beacon as well while we're here. What are your shields at? Okay, we'll have a look as soon as it gets the nav beacon. See if any of the cunts scam me. Let's grab a little bit of fuel.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Doesn't appear to be a lot here. Just an orca. Right. Ship. Shield 2292. It's been that for ages. Right, let's get straight to resource extraction site. Oh, we've only got high ones. Oh no, here we go. Just a little bit further out. I mean, the shield boosters won't. Do they help that? Is it the shield boosters that do that? Or the shield generator? So, I'm definitely going to change that experimental. I'll just check I've got the materials I need for that. You can see armor stuff as well. So it's just thermal we're a little bit lacking on there, 5.8. But it was in the minuses before, we jigged it about. The shield's pretty even, ranging from 47% to 63% on the different resistances. Did my stream drop out? I'm looking at the graph here, it looks like it may have dropped out. Just check obs. That's going fine. Interesting. I've also increased the bit rate from 2500 to 3500. I don't know if it's made it a little bit better on the text when I'm moving them out. It's at 720 frames and 720 DPI and 30 frames. Right, let's, yeah, do need more than 4 shield cell banks. Need at least 6. And the ability to launch more heat sinks. Right. Nearly there. Basically, anyone who comes near me, I'll scan and make sure they're wanted. The bigger the ship, the better. And give them what for. Okay, time to slow down. The stream bitrate is higher than mine then. Okay. Don't know if it's made much difference. I noticed on mine sometimes the text is a bit blurry. I know that some of that will be a result of scaling down to 720p. But I notice it more when you're moving about, so I thought increasing the bit rate. Like for example, if I do free look, that should all be reasonably smooth. Okay, here we go. What bit rate do you use again when you're doing a recording at 1080p and 60 frames? That's the next thing I'll do. I'll probably do a No Man's Sky recording. Hopefully it's not on the other side of the fucking rings. 40,000, yeah. Okay. I did a test record, that was 35,000, so... Makes the file fucking massive though, doesn't it? Please don't be on the other side of the rings. I think we're going to get away with this one. Here we go. Right, come and scam me, motherfuckers. I've got some beer in my hold. Oh, there's a clipper there. Let's have a quick look at that. Let's give him a quick scan. Oh, he's wanted anyway. So we'll shoot him anyway. Right. Take. Oh. He's got rail guns, which I targeted. Got his rail guns at the moment. I don't want to target that. Point defense, shield booster. Power plant, there we go. It was a bit of a pain cycling through all those just to find his power plant, I'll be honest with you. His power plant's at 72%. let's hit it some more. Oh, there's his shields. And they're gone. Oh, he's dead. I didn't get a chance to look at his hull.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Right, let's send a couple of limpets out. Where are these materials? They're over here. Right, limpets are going out after them now. Let's see what we got. Well, we don't want prox mines. And I'll add these to the ignore list. Oh. Recording 40,000 right here, so I was just checking the messages there. Right, let these limpets go out. Oh, good, they're not gonna they're not delivering a prox mine. Let's have a look at the other ships while we're here. Drop ship, there's an Asp, Cobra, and a Sidey. Cry, but he's an agent. Okay, nice way to get some materials. I do like having limpet collectors. It's such a ball ache targeting them and scooping them up. Right, don't think they got much left to get.
Scan detected.
Oh, hello, Steve Simmons. Mr. Asp. Let's have a little look at you. I'm not worth your time. The bloody limpets are out, that's the only thing. I'm still going to go after him though. I know he's only an Asp, but just keep an eye on him for a minute. Let the old limpets come back so I can shut my cargo scoop. Our last one's on its way back. I know, help if I kept still. So he can drop what he's, the limpet will drop what he's carrying. In. Here he comes. Come on, limpet. Right. Now we go for him. Right, attacking his lasers. Power plant. Did I shut my cargo hatch, or did he send hatch breakers out after me? Okay. Steve Simmons. We're gone.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Oh, well, still got those limpets, can carry on getting the materials that he's dropped. So it's a bit of an arse to cycle through the subsystems to find one worth shooting. That's my opinion. I don't know how easy it is on the PC. Oh, cobras, sideys. Salvage alloys, getting some reasonable materials here. Anything I don't need goes to the material trader to get something I do need. And this is a bit more fun than getting dizzy going round and round and round Dav's Ope. Okay, I think we're nearly there for... Jesus Christ. There's a shitload of stuff here.
Scan detected.
Canisters. Oh, hello, Tom O'Connell. What are you? Oh, he's a python as well. And he's deadly. He'll be a good one to it. Let's keep an eye on him. I think those limpets are going to be quite busy, unfortunately. Let's just follow him around. Are my limpets busy? No, they don't look busy at all.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I don't know why I didn't go for those canisters.
Cargo theft in progress.
Oh, hatch breakers. Oh, I didn't need to do a cannon there. I am targeting his power plant now. I haven't got any cargo worth nicking.
Expired.
Right, I know you've got your chaff. Oh, I can do a chaff as well. Right, well, his shields are now off by the looks of it. So hopefully I can start damaging his power plant.
Under attack.
He does love a good old chaff though, this cunt. Right, okay. Power plant's now 91. But yeah, look, his hull's going a lot quicker than his power plant. So yeah, I'm really wondering whether it's worthwhile. You said you don't do it, Chris, and yeah, I can see why. It's like too much fucking hassle to me. And he's got his shields back, bless him. Not for long.
Under attack.
He's proven to be a bit of an arse, this geezer. I've flown away too quickly. does get away quick. Limpets have stopped, yeah. They've expired now, but hopefully he's got some decent stuff I can grab.
Incoming hatch breaker limpet.
Oh,
Under attack. Cargo theft in progress.
He's trying to steal my cargo. My one canister of beer.
Module malfunction.
He's actually been harder to kill than most of the pythons I've been encountering in the conflict zones. He seems to have an unlimited supply of chaffs here. They got to run out soon. Oh, his power plant's on 81. I've hardly touched the thing.
Under attack.
Oh. Yeah. It's nice and manoeuvrable. My python's actually quite manoeuvrable. I've done some engineering on the thrusters on that as well. Now his shields are back online. Right, he's nearly gone. Power plant's at 51%. His hull's at 10. So total waste of fucking time. There we go. He's as good as done.
Attack.
There we go, he's gone.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo skip deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Right, the limpets can go out and grab some stuff. What's all these other white things here? It's just limpet canisters and conductive fabrics. Can I get them? I'll have to target those. Let's go. Let's let these limpets get these.
Scan detected.
Fuck me, here's another one. Cobra, fuck off. Let's see, opens fire on me. I'll ignore him because I'll spend ages just trying to target him. See what I can do about these canisters that are here. At least with them, I'll have something that will attract them even more. Right, there's still quite a lot to collect by the looks of it. Proto-light alloys, is that?
Scan detected.
Right, hello, Swoop. What are you in? Vulture. Okay, let's see if he goes for me. No. I'm just collecting a shitload of stuff here. These proto-light alloys, isn't it? Grade 4 material as well. These are the rare ones, aren't they? Radiolic alloys. I remember you saying something about them, Chris. Being a fucking cunt to get. We'll do one more, then we'll head back to Boston base, and that'll be it for the stream. Let's head a bit nearer to these, so the Olympics don't have so far to go. Oh, go away, Swoop, whatever your fucking name is. No valid collection targets. There's whatever this is. That's a wake. Okay, well we'll let the last limpet come back, and then we'll do one more. Hopefully it'll be a decent sized ship. Let's just head back near here.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And keep an eye out here. He's the cunt in the asp. He could be one maybe worth looking at. Oh no, he's out of range. Let's head back the way I just came. See if he pops back in. Don't look like it, does it? Okay, well, I'm sure something will come along in a minute. If not, I'll just fuck off. Yeah, I wish there was a way you could re-ingest the collector limpets. Oh, what have we got over here? It's a wake, isn't it? I don't have my wake scanner on here anymore. I think we're done here. I think we are. Let's head back to Boston base. Let's boost away from the rings. We'll zip to Boston base, cash in those, just to line the ship up. Quick boost normally does that. Oh, it's tasting horrible, yeah. I think I've run out of liquid. If you ever go onto vapes and you run out of liquid, it tastes like burnt Tupperware. It's fucking disgusting. So lessons learned from today's stream. Shield still needs some health. We'll try and get it to nearer 3,000. I need more shield cell banks and heat sinks, which will be engineered. And targeting ship subsystems is a total fucking waste of time. Lessons learned for me. Obviously, it may work better for other players, or targeting specific subsystems. God, I've only had one beer and I'm slurring me words. So, get back to good old Boston base. And then I'm going to plan my next engineering adventures. So I've chosen the next experimental that I'm going to switch with on the shield gen. Give it a much better charge. Hopefully I may even have the materials to do that. But we'll find out later. So, any questions or comments from my viewer? No, nothing at the moment. I know that the latency is low on this. You're only seeing and hearing this 3 or 4 seconds after I'm doing it myself. Seems to be working okay. And the stream quality seems good enough. So next video will be No Man's Sky, but it will be a video rather than a stream. And I'm going to try and do it 1080p at 60 frames per second. And hopefully it'll be pretty lossless on the quality. So it'll be on YouTube exactly what I'm seeing on the TV. Hopefully. There's still a delay on the text chat. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a few seconds, I think. Well, we can do our little test again. Once I get a landing pad, just chuck it in the text, and I will count how long it takes before I see it on the chat here. It won't be a second. Let's go skip round Birmingham World here. We're getting sucked too much into that gravity well. I should have done the next planet as Coventry World. Alright, just line up and then I'll do a docking request and we'll see how long it takes. Right, here we go. And we are going now 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. Bloody hell, 17 seconds that was. Well, that's a bit of a difference to the 4 seconds it was last time.
deployed.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Just literally 13 seconds less than it would be on a standard stream by the looks of it. Bit annoying, isn't it? Oh well.
Docking complete. Engage
I'll double check my settings again.
with us, Commander.
Right, let's see what we've got in the way of bounties. Oh, not bad. Not much less than we got at the conflict zone.
Incoming message.
And and I'm now an ally. Hey. So that's gone to 10% now. Competent. I'll just check this. See, now I need 3 more combat bonds now for Jury Ishmark, which is good. That's another one. So I'm probably going to have to deliver something to him anyway. Okay, well, on that note, I'll terminate the stream here. Cheers for coming along and watching. See you soon, Chris. And I look forward to your next video, either one of your Elite Dangerous or No Man's Sky, or some retro stuff with Mainmeister. So, laters, and see you soon. Oh, Ishmael unlocks the last 2 engineers you need. Right, okay, cool. Right, well, I'll find something that I can get him to grade 5 with that will unlock the last 2. Perfect. Right. So, until the next stream, cheerio.